Hey everybody, this is Bedbug Brian. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully we can have a successful stream. I have spent the past 2 days trying to get set up with a PlayStation 4. I don't have my computer available. I usually have OBS, so I've been having problems with volumes and microphones and so on. There we go. Sounds good. Just a microphone check. So good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I started one, like I said, 2 days ago, but the sound quality was so bad that I just decided to give up, and I'm going to follow the strategy that I started on the first series. So this is day one. I'm doing start from scratch. I put everything on the hardest mode, high fuel cost, and you name it. I just maxed it out as much as I could. So we're going to go here. Let's just check and see if we got a tractor that might be reasonable. Ooh, I do like the Pinger Forester wagon, right? Didn't know what that is. Forge wagon. That could be doable because I am going to be doing grass. 12,000, that's 60% off. We're going to go ahead and buy that. Boom. Consider yourself bought. And so that's 12,000 right there. Oh, wait. Does this have silage, whatever that? It didn't have the ability to put that additive to get more pickup. All right, well, that's good. Check that off the list. What is this? Subsoiler prepares fields for the next sowing and be used instead of a plow. Additionally, this seeder offers, it's a seeder, offers the possibility to seed directly, and that might go hand in hand with grass. Huh. But I don't like that I don't know what I'm doing with this thing here. I know I could put grass down, subsoiler. I haven't done my research. I suppose. I don't know. Let's do it. 12,000. Boom. Let's do it. Done. All right. Now, let's get a moderate little tractor. What's the horsepower requirement for that first thing here? Whoa, why did I buy this? Shit. 250 horsepower. I didn't notice that. Damn it. Alright. Well, crap. 250 horsepower, huh? Large tractor means large maintenance bills. 296, 305. Yeah, this is gonna greatly put me in a direction that I don't want to go. I just want to see 250 anywhere here. 246, 170, 75, 220 on the max. 190. Crap. Alright, you know what? I'm going to sell that piece right away. I did not notice. Why would it require 250 horsepower? That's insane. Alright. Mistake one already made. Not a problem. It's just like 6,000 bucks. No big deal. Forager wagon, on the other hand, perfectly good deal. What we're gonna do, what I want is a decent enough tractor that's not gonna, cost 3,000 to repair every time, because everything is set to high, maximum, maintenance and all that. So 95 is on the top end. That's not gonna be enough. I want the potential to go higher if I want to. 100, 95, 145. I think that's going to be reasonable enough for 76,000. I do like these Massey Fergusons too. 100 horsepower. I think we're just going to go with this brand new 76,000. Boom. Let's max, but it's going to be more than that. We have to max it out here. So the engine, where's the horsepower here? 135, 45 for an extra 20, so it's 96,000. Shoot. Not that it's that big of a deal. I mean, it's reasonable. Front loader. Front weight. Design. Wheel setup. $102. 145 horsepower. I won't have too much trouble with a lot of things like a roller for 100,000. Wait, is it manual? Oh, it's variable. All right, well, I don't like that. 50,000 for 100. The old reliable. We'll go with the Landini. And look at that. You could put 112 horsepower. So right now, 42,000. If we max it out to 112, we are looking at 63. We have manual. 3-point. I think that's the way to go right there. 63.5. We're doing it. It's going to be a little underpowered, but that's okay. We got the wagon. Let's see here. Mower. Let's go look at the property over here. Alright. Alright, these are my first moves. Check this out. I just realized, I'm sure everyone's been doing this and they of course know all about it, but I've been away for a while, so so we're gonna go here. I knew that you could demolish things, but for some reason I thought you couldn't take away like the original buildings, like the barns. But so then I was like, yeah, what I want to do is what's the problem here? Why is it not? What? I don't understand. Why? Oh, we didn't buy this yet. That makes sense. Let's go buy this property first. Nope. That's what it is. Yeah, see? Okay, so we're going to go to the basic property just because. And I have a plan in mind. So we're going to say R3 here. And it is for 156,000. Well, that's a steal. 156,000. Great. No problem. Everybody has gotten this property, I know. So I don't like this building because I don't like the pretend mechanic bay or whatever. It makes it hard to park small tractors like mine with very narrow body widths and trailers alike. I also don't see a need to have buildings that have upstairs floors. I mean, like, I'm never climbing by hand, putting my bales up there, or I don't even have a telehandler, and I don't play multiplayer, so none of that applies to me, like trying to put anything upstairs here or on that building. So what we're gonna do, go to construction. So this was my thought. I was like, well, let's just get rid of it and maximize the amount of space. And then I was like, holy crap, I get money back from demolishing these buildings. So yes, 25,000. Boom. Now I'm gonna have to spend a little money filling that hole back in. This one you don't get money back, but it's just decorative and that's a waste of space. So definitely want to get rid of that. And then this one, you get a pretty good chunk of change. So it's got a lot of storage, but it's tight and it's 3 stories, and that's just not what we want. So I got an extra 50,000 for that. So I got plus 75,000. So I'm basically getting half off on the property here, but I do need to spend money on raising up these holes. And then now I'll do that, and while we have this open, I'm going to get rid of this, because that's, again, decorative and just serves no purpose for me. Excellent. Okay. So my first plan is I'm going to plow up a lot of land. A lot of land. So all this here is going to get plowed. I'm going to make an enormous grass field. So that's the plan. Max out the entire property, making a huge grass field. And then from there, what money we make, we're going to buy another property and keep going with more and more grass. What we're going to do is gain economy of scales. I'm spending X amount of dollars on equipment like tractors and all the things to do to maximize your yield for grass, and we're just going to simply acquire more and more grass fields until the payoff is enormous. You know what I mean? Like, say you buy a $40,000 roller and the only time you use that roller is for grass fields. Well, you better have a lot of grass fields to make that $41,000 investment worthwhile. That's what I'm talking about. There are some items, like for instance a forager wagon or whatever, that's for grass and things related to maxing out those yields. So that's the plan. Get the basic equipment and just get a monster grass field. So there we go. I'm done talking. Alright, I'll just start with trying to fill this up. Let's see here. Okay. So where are we at? 335,000. I have no idea how much this thing costs. If it's like Transport Fever 2, it can get pretty expensive. Build a little ramp for the deer. Okay, so far not majorly expensive. 35,000. It's only been a couple of thousand so far, so yeah. What I'm going to do over here is I'm going to buy that $8,000 barn instead. And then I'm going to buy the $10,000 open shed, basically. And we can have plenty of storage that way. And it's all one level. Oh, we lost the deer. Oh no, the deer, he's in real trouble. Okay, whoa, whoopsie. My bad. Okay. Let's see, we'll go. That was really not good. I somehow thought we were just about to hit the flat level here. Okay, so that was needlessly extra costly. Indeed. I just want to get basically there, and then we'll go further in the hole. Fill my holes, bro! Boom. There we go. And then to get it close to level, and then we'll use the leveler. I think it works best that way. Close enough. Let's get the leveler going. Start over here. Make sure I don't go in the wrong direction. Awesome. So we spent about 30,000 flattening out those fields, which is great because what it really is going to do is provide a lot more land to produce huge grass fields. Right, I don't want to get too carried away with the edge because it gets a little wonky when it comes to leveling. You end up with these like steep drop-offs that are unmanageable. Okay. Pretty good. I don't want to get too in the weeds with over-detailing yet, although obviously in the medium term I'm going to really make this place look nice, but there's no point in going too crazy in the beginning, especially when money's not being made. But I do know I'm going to end up putting some silos over here, one for solid fertilizer and then one for holding seed. That way I don't have to buy pallets and bags and moving them back and forth and all that business. Okay, so step one, I'm not going to worry about the dips in here. We're probably not going to be using that yet anyways. That is great. This is filled. Let me see if I can... Yeah, see there's a slope that I just want a big mound. And there kind of is one, damn it. But that's because it's the elevation so much higher over there. I don't want to get too crazy with that. Not yet. I'm happy with the way that is. Okay. If I could get rid of those little question mark help signs, that'd be awesome. Painting grass. One thing I want to do is kind of get rid of roads and stuff that I'm not going to be really using, since I'm going to change the way the fields and everything connect. I don't want to be thrown off by like previous infrastructure. I want this to be a massive construction site, and we're just going to start off with a clean slate. So, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. Alright, I knew that was going to happen. That's fine. I think eventually I'll just put my house here, but before I put a house down, I want to clear out the creek line on our property. I want to knock down all the trees, and then I want to use a stump grinder and get rid of the bushes here, and then smooth things out, and then put trees back in that are going to be easier to... I want to make the area open and not feel so gross with bushes like this. I want it to look like there's a good breeze could be going through, but also make it very easy to mow. Because I will not only have massive grass fields, but I'm also going to take advantage of the meadow grass that's, you know, just cheap, easy, free grass. So let's just get rid of any evidence of roads, except for over on the bridge, and I'll keep the pathway to our neighbor's house over there. Maybe I'll keep this road, but while I'm creating the new field, I just don't want to be influenced by the roads that are already here, like this one. Great. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the detailing of the roads yet. We'll just kind of keep that a little loosey-goosey for now. Clean slate. So now we have super flat land that I can just use for my field. And we'll reconsider. I might keep this since it's going to be... My intention was to make this my main entrance, even though that's the main street. But since I can't get rid of this entranceway here, I'll rebuild my road. Maybe the road will just kind of like come in quickly, follow the creek like this, and then somewhere later on I'll put a farmhouse. I don't know. Farmhouse is very low priority. I mean, it's great to be able to skip to the next day very quickly and easily, but it's like 150,000 that I don't want to waste in the beginning. I'll sleep in my tractor like a real man. Okay. Do I want to get rid of that road? Yes. I don't want to be influenced by the road. Probably keep that one. It's better than what I can make. Freedom. Cool. Will it get rid of... No, it won't. Okay. Excellent. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is lease a monster tractor. I mean a monster tractor, and get the biggest plow. And even if that costs 20,000, it'll save me a lot of real time plowing in an enormous field. And I think that's the way to go on that. It's kind of a one-time cost. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's do that. Let's go to the store. $665. Let's see what it's required for the biggest plow. Plow. 75,000. 360 horsepower. Wow. Oops. $360, $220. Make sure there's nothing hidden in there. Okay. Let's do it. 360 and it's 6 meters wide. Okay. Definitely going to lease this. We're looking at 1,500 base costs per workday is going to be another 750. Well, that's no problem. The question is the hours and how fast the hours are going to go. Initial cost 3,825 and 1,500, 1,600 an hour. I mean, worst case scenario, let's say it takes 10-hour game hours, you know, will be additional 16,000. So let's just overestimate. If I lease this, it'll be 16,000 in the lease cost. Maybe 20. We'll say 20,000 just for the plow. Okay. And then I don't have to really, all I really need is 300, but if you have something that's 600 horsepower, it would pull that plow pretty easily. 357, 458. Because I really don't want this to take a long time. I mean, that would be, obviously it would be boring to watch. 296, 280. There's no reason to go too crazy with the money though. So let's see, 280, leasing it, we're looking at 6,000 an hour. I mean, in 10 hours we're looking at 60,000. I'm just gonna do it. And what we're gonna justify it like this: the money we got from the buildings is gonna pay for the plow cost. Boom. 272,000. That's the key number. We're gonna see how much it actually costs me once we're done here. 272,000. All right. The clock is ticking now. So let's just get this bad boy going. Look at that monster plow. Jesus Christ. Alright, reverse. Oh, okay. I'm used to doing manual. Alright. Monster plow coming through. Excuse me. Oh. I'm going to just sloppily plow every inch that it allows me to plow, except for the parts that I saved, like some of the roads. And then once it's plowed, I'll return the equipment, and then I can paint in the borders with gravel or whatever it is that I'm, you know. If it's not a field, it's either going to be meadow grass Okay, here we are. And the reason why I say that is because when you get close to the road here, it doesn't want to plow it exactly like you would want. Alright, so I need to see the help menu here. Here and here. Because I don't remember. Obviously, we're going to lower plow and allow create fields. Alright. Kill. Lower. We got that. Unfold. $272,000. I gotta remember that. Okay. 272. It's 9 o'clock. 272. See, it already wants to play games with me. I know for a fact you can get closer to the edge there. I'm not going to worry about the very edge. I can come back with a reasonable size plow later on. Not a problem. Yeah, I had the same trouble before. No big deal though. See, now it wants to get close to the edge. I have too many options. I don't know how I even want to approach this. It's like, do I really just want to plow everything? Maybe. I don't know. Keeping the road for sure. We're going 7 miles an hour. This might not be enough horsepower. I mean, if this thing can go 9 miles an hour, we should take it. This is just going to be very, 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 very broad strokes. I just want to cover a lot of ground because this is very expensive equipment that I'm leasing. I promise you this is going to be detailed like crazy. It's kind of my thing. Broad, broad, broad strokes. Wow, that's going closer to the road I've ever seen before. It's so inconsistent because, like, I've definitely done this before trying to get close to the road. And I've gone back over it, over and over, and like on the first pass, see how far away it is from the road? I mean, it's just, it makes no sense. Oh, don't hit the gutter. Alright. Now you can see a very distinct line back there. Alright, we're not going to waste time with that, though. Come over here. We're at 272,000. It's not like my money's just completely disappearing. We're on lap 2 now. This is a great idea. The best jet. I guess I'm about to like terraform where the question marks are, because if you raise it up like I did over here, I got it to disappear, but I guess plowing over it isn't going to work. Let me get rid of this window. My bad. Can't even get the plow on the screen. That bad boy is huge! So I'm doing the field this big. Again, like I said, I'll cut it away because I am going to place down some sheds, a few structures, but it's going to be like 95% field for the first season. That way I can get the biggest yield possible, and then we'll scale it back from there. I just want to see how much grass can we produce in one growing cycle, just maxing out every square inch. And then depending on how much money we have, we'll start buying the smaller properties that are on the other side of this creek here. They're like 50,000 each. All right, we're not going to play around with the tree, so we're going to go this way. This is going to be hard to turn. Require all the horsepower. I forgot to check. I seem to be maxing out at 7 miles an hour. I bet you that's the top speed. I doubt you'd go 9 miles an hour with even the biggest tractor. man. It's taking out chunks of that field. I think we're just going to fully prep with the largest equipment with this vehicle here. Just do all leasing. I mean, I've already bought my tractor, and I got my forage wagon all ready to go. So, and I still have 272,000, and I'm sure there's a lot more. I never borrowed any extra credit or any extra funds, so I imagine I have credit. Not that I'm going to use it. All that matters, it's August right now, and I set it to 6 days a month, per month. So we need to plow as fast as possible and put seed in the ground, so that way, you know, I don't know when the end of the harvest is for grass, but I do know that after November, you can't plant seeds for grass, and the colder it gets, the slower things grow in real life. So I'm sure I don't have time to fool around. If I can get a harvest in this year, that would be ideal. This is crazy looking. So I'm twice the speed of real time, and we started at 9, so 15 minutes, and I just plowed a good chunk of acreage. I mean, that plow's enormous. So I'm thinking keeping this and maybe getting forestry equipment and removing every single tree, and then get a stump grinder and just treat it like I'm building a great mall or something. Just first thing you want to do is clear everything out, and then you rebuild. And I'm definitely going to be putting down trees, and you know, it's just they need to be in better spots. Those bushes have to go. They're in the way. Heck yeah. Wonder if it needs to be lined. Almost there. So 20 minutes real time for a monster property. And game time 40 minutes. So like I was like, I don't know if it'll take 10 hours or what. Not even close. So we majorly overestimated how much it's going to actually cost to lease the plow and the tractor. Although I'm going to hold on to the tractor because since it's not as expensive as I thought, we're going to hold on to the tractor and get other big attachments to do everything quickly. Cedars and all that stuff. And then when we harvest the grass, we're going to use our rinky-dink tractor with our rinky-dink attachments. But to do plowing on a massive scale like this, I just don't want to spend hours and hours doing it. No way. This is the way to do it. Be a hard turn to make. So what we'll do is just lift up. How big this field is. And I think what I'll do is I'll just buy the push mower to mow this field once it comes in. That might be the smart move. So, like I said, when we started, it was like 9:05 in the game. and it charges 1,500 an hour. So we're gonna get this done within the hour, so no additional charges. And I'm going to return it now. What I'll do then is once we get done with the broad strokes, we'll come in with some smaller equipment and detail everything. So let's get rid of it. Oops. Keep doing this. Not that. This. Item owned. Use vehicle. What are we looking at here? We'll get rid of the plow. Boom. See ya. 1% return. Yes. No extra charges. 272,000. Okay. Let me take a peek at what actually is required. Needs lime. No problem. I might buy the monster fertilizer so that way I can lime properties even on big jobs as well, but my property I can lime. Otherwise, if you just have the smallest fertilizer, you can fertilize the biggest fields no problem whatsoever. Especially if you put that little extra reservoir on the front of the tractor. It holds an extra, whatever it was, 1,000 or 2,000 liters of fertilizer. I mean, you could just get a 13-acre field covered with that. Oh! Sorry about that. Watch your ears, folks. Watch your ears. I hope that didn't mess my microphone up. Let me do a microphone or a sound check here. Okay. My bad. I'm trying to get the microphone as close to my face as possible, and I don't have anything that's going to hold on to the armchair that I have, so it might slide off every once in a while. What are we doing? It said need lime, which is going to require a bigger fertilizer. I don't know. We'll look at the horsepower requirement for a larger. Where you at? Fertilizer. I think I'm just gonna lease it. This guy here, lime. Oh, surprisingly, no lime on this one. Alright, we only really need this. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy my silo for fertilizer. And so we won't buy pallets and have to worry about shipping all that crap. 45,000. So let's just lease it. Oh wait, I wanted to see. Yeah, there's no specific horsepower requirement. 42,000 or 45,000 versus 25. Let's just see what the leasing is going to cost. 2,200. Yeah, it's just a no-brainer. We could definitely get this done in less than an hour, which is only going to be an extra 945. Yeah, this is the way to go for now. Hold on to that cash. $2,295 leasing that vehicle for the first hour. I guess it's because it was a partial hour. The next hour is going to be 6,000. So we better hurry up. I'm just going to completely fill this thing with lime. That should cover it. It did say lime, right? 2,600. That's pretty cheap. Spraying for ticks. Ticks and fleas here. Nothing to be embarrassed about. What I say it was like 1,500, 1,600 for this. The lime. I mean, so far. I'm sure I'll have to reload, or it'd be really close. We're covering a lot of ground already. Yeah, I hate when I miss. It's better just to overlap a little bit than having to swing back around. 10:04. Lining the neighbor's yard. Crap. Close enough. Alright, I think we're gonna get it in one load. We're at the halfway mark basically. Was at 47%. More than enough. You can go back and touch up the little crappy spots. Shit. What? Alright, well, you suck. Oh god. This went chaotic pretty quickly. Let's go, 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 go. Just all for one spot. Nonsense. Alright, maybe I won't have enough. That's very dumb. Alright, I'm not even gonna worry about that little strip. Pretty sure I won't. I want to do it like this. Oh, I might just barely run out. That worked out perfect. I mean, seriously. 93 liters left. Come on. Professional. Professional. Alright, let's get this stupid lease off my hands. Okay. Running through it. Fertilizer. Done. Wait, I might actually need to fertilize. Let me look at that. Now what? Fertilize. 8%. You son of a bitch. Okay, let me look at the... If I fertilize now, is it going to be hard to see? And do I have to use the map to see if it's covering it right? That's what I don't like about lime. Maybe I should have fertilized first. What am I doing? Cultivated, plowed. Plowed, yes. Harvested, ready to harvest, remove. Okay. Son of a biscuit. Alright, we definitely need to fertilize. Of course. What about needs rolling? Alright, we're not going to worry about rolling. We are going to fertilize. So here... I can't even figure out where I'm at. I want to put a fertilizing tank right here. Liquid. Steel. Adequate. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and do the one with the seeds. Right here. And I'll put in asphalt and pavement and all that later. Make it look cool. I'm going to fill up this with seed. Silo's empty, we know that. That's why I'm here. Okay, 27,000. That would just max it out with seeds. That's a little excessive, but no, that's excessive. I mean, I'm going to need like 500 liters, I bet you. It's not even going to be that much. It looks like it would be. We'll do 1,000. And then I probably will fill this up, depending on, unless it's crazy. No, I'm not spending 1,000. That's just crazy. 5,000. 10,000 is reasonable. Liters. 50,000. It's getting a little excessive. Because I'll be doing fertilizing jobs. For sure. I wonder if there's an herbicide tank. That'd be great. Alright. I don't want to get too crazy and have a bunch of excess because I'm going to be returning this fertilizer. So we're going to be careful. Try to get like 1,000 liters. I mean, it's right here. That's the benefit of it. That's seed. No! How's that seed? Oh, wait. Is it? No, that's fertilizer, right? Potatoes. Transport. I think it's fertilizer. Pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, let's just start with 900. Oh, good. I don't think it used to do that. Oh, it took it away from me. Alright, we'll just be excessive with the fertilizer. Oh, I see. The original field was fully fertilized. That's why it's not taking away the line. So you know what? I'm gonna skip the field. That's what it is. Perfect. So we'll just come this way. It's gonna be close. Future reference, it's about 1,000 liters. Oh, not even. It's still 448, 440. So it costs about 600 liters to fertilize one time. Whoa. We are flying through this. Alrighty. Oop, that's not what I want. Okay, and I don't think I can just double apply it and get the dark blue. It's weird that some of the spots in the field are dark blue, like double fertilized. That's weird. Whatever. I guess once we get stuff growing, then we could fertilize again and get it maxed out. Alright, now what you need? You need nothing. You need seeds. Okay, so we're going to return. We're going to unload our fertilizer over here. I know where I want to put my sheds, but I don't want to put anything down yet because everything's really open. It could change very easily, but I don't want these things to get in my way, so we'll go like this. Okay. So I think you go off. Nope, 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 nope. I don't remember the, Okay. Turn on. No, we don't want that. How do we unload? I forget. Shit. Oh, here we go. Unload. Random spot over there. Probably gonna end up losing that. Okay, let's get rid of the fertilizer spreader. Hell yeah! X for return, sure. We are doing great. I don't think I saw another bill for the lease on the tractor, which should be $6,000. So we got lime, we got plow, and we got fertilizer done on this massive chunk of land off of this relatively inexpensive rental for the most part. Considering how much is going to grow here. So we're going to get the biggest seeder we can get for this size tractor. And get everything seeded real quick. And maybe one that like cultivates or something at the same time. Let's see. Mowers. Okay. So we got 3 meter, 3 meter, 4. Wow. Yeah, I don't need it to be so outrageously large. Although 240 horsepower is not bad. 8 meter, 9 miles an hour, 180. What? So this is just, oh, for crops like wheat, barley. Well, I'll do grass. It shows grass down here. So let's see if there's one that will cultivate. This guy, wheat, barley, offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous. Oh, well, that would have been nice. Well, I wanted to plow it anyways. These machines are used to seed crops. No previous cultivating. No previous. Alright, so they're just a bunch of direct sowers here. So 9 miles an hour, 210, 270, 6 meters, 8 meters. Well, why not just go with this? It's not 9 miles an hour, but it's 6 meters, and it'll get the job done. It does grass. That's all we need it to do. This guy is... didn't even... oh, that's a reserve. This guy is 4 meters. 300 horsepower. What? Alright, we'll do this one. Lease it. So 3,442 up front and 1,500 per hour. get rid of this. Okay, lower heat. Does this thing need a feeder in the front or something? Crap. I don't know what's going on. I don't see a feeding covering option or anything. I suspect you need possibly the reserve thing in the front. Crap! I guess. I'm gonna be annoyed if that's not. I mean, it makes sense. I see all the tubes and there's no cover on the cedar, so maybe, you know, the tubes feed it from the front. And I mean, it didn't say anything, did it? I bet it probably, maybe it did, because all of them were like, no previous whatever cultivation, direct whatever, and maybe this one was like, oh, you need this. Let's see. Let's see what happened. Well, I was wondering why it was only 67,000 for something that required such a high horsepower. These machines are used to see. See, it doesn't explain that. If that's the case, I think it needs this, and that's horseshit. If they didn't explain that, that's horseshit. That's just like, I remember them being this way, like not explaining anything, and you don't need a stupid Farm Simulator University website to go to just do it in the damn details here. Like, oh, by the way, get the TF1512. All right, all that jibber jabber. I don't know if that's actually the case, but this is my assumption. I'm assuming just by the look at the thing that there's no storage space on the feeder. That's what this. Oh, I bought it too. God dog it. Comedy of errors here. That thing's enormous. I definitely didn't plan on buying it. How much was this thing? Well, now I see I have at least a percentage thing, 0 of 0%, so I'm on the right track. That's annoying. If I'm right about that, that is pathetic that Giant can't write in that very I mean, they barely had one sentence. They could put a second sentence like, you're going to need a reserve. You need a canister to hold the feed or the seed. Stupid. Inconsiderate. Lines right here. Maybe I didn't actually buy the seeds in the silo and it's something like that. Who knows? Okay. Yay, I figured it out on my own. No thanks to Giant. Okay. Let's just start right here. Let's make sure we're doing this right. Fold seeder, so it's open, lower, turn on. I don't find the ridge marker very useful. Let's see, we're at 1,000. Is it not lower? Lift, additional tank. Oh, wait, just a minute. Lower. Oh, there was a cover option there. Alright, here we go. It's receding. This has been a productive hour. Now, where are those rocks coming from? I picked up those rocks already. Oh, I didn't. I didn't get a rock. Oh, no. That's okay. We'll get them next time. I was in a hurry. I forgot to pick up rocks. Shoot. I wonder if it would mess up. It'd probably mess up the seed bed if I did go back to the rock picker, stone picker. Oh, that's going to be well, whatever. Well, okay, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I don't know what the exact time is on the stream, but in the game, you know, once again, it said 9. So I think we're a little over an hour, if I'm not mistaken. But who wants to watch a guy seeding a massive field? So we're going to cut off the broadcast. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to do a few little details here and there. And I'll pick it up. I might even come back on later on the night. We'll have to see. But thanks for coming in. If you enjoyed it, just please do like and subscribe. You know the drill. It's very helpful. I'm definitely going to be grinding out some Farm Simulator pretty consistently, but I'm also going to incorporate some other games. I just don't know what it is yet. But anyways, thank you for stopping in, and good to see everyone. Sorry I've been gone for 3 months. So.